Spacey Sims, and we are back with more Nameless. And as promised, I made sure to open this so that I would not forget. We are going to read the journal. There's not too many entries, so that's good. So it's not like in Life is Strange where like we missed 700 entries. So 8/29/13. So this is an old game, man. I woke up this morning and ate ramen for breakfast. I still miss Grandpa. Grandpa, are you doing okay up there? 9/2. Today's the first day of the second semester. Shinbi was busy with her modeling job, so she couldn't make it. Soy rattled on about what she did during vacation. 9/24. This is insane. Can something like this really happen? Just until yesterday, my dolls were sitting still on the shelf, but they came to life. I can't even tell anyone about this. This is so troubling. Especially this morning when the principal saw Yuri shirtless. God, they need a guardian to sign the consent form. What should we do? Grandpa, what should I do? But no matter how troubling this is, I can't help but feel a bit excited. Our first night together. Will Yinho survive on the couch? 9/25. I think my life has turned upside down ever since we started living together. Red and Yinho were amazed by the TV, and Lance and T stayed at Grandpa's library reading books. Yuri was out all day, and when he came for dinner, I smelled female perfume on him. Where the hell did he go? I'm curious, but I'm a bit scared of the answer he'll give if I ask. God. Anyway, what should I do about the guardian consent forms? Let's just think about it later. 26th. We have to hand in the consent forms by tomorrow, but I still can't think of anything. What's going to happen to me? I can only come up with excuses right now. Grandpa, help me. 9/28. It's the weekend. Yuri went out to some place and came back late, and Lance was at the library all day. Yinho and Red watched reruns of cartoons on TV, and T just read books in Grandpa's room. A new but peaceful day. It's only been a couple of days since the dolls turned human, but I think I've kind of gotten used to it. I just feel much better to know that there'd be someone to greet me when I come home. 9/29. Ever since the dolls came to life, I haven't wanted to take pictures of the dolls. Since they're human now, I'd be too embarrassed. Ugh. How should I put these feelings into words? 10/2. Taking the bus is hell these days. It's because the dolls became humans. Basically, it's because there are more girls who want to take the bus with the boys in my house. I think it'd be best to go to school at separate times. And that's it. Okay, so it's obviously October 2nd, so anyway. Hey! Hey! Good morning! Hi. Hey, Shinbi, good morning. And good morning to you too, Soy. Soy looked at Yinho and Lance and smiled happily.
Ever since they transferred here, I actually feel like coming to this academy.
I kind of like her because she's just... I give her the douchiest fucking voice ever.
And I know she's probably not like that vapid, but she kind of acts like it, so it's okay.
Soy woke up without an alarm clock today. Shinbi told me while sipping her strawberry milk, and I feel like she's got the more like... Yeah, I got the cool voice. She was still expressionless, but did seem quite amused.
Of course! I sense the pink roses slowly blooming in my life now, but I'm still jealous of you.
Soy pointed at me. Me?
You were with the transfer students from the first day. You should really be thankful to the principal.
Oh. I did make up a story about my relationship with the boys to Soy and Shinbi. The 5 of them treated me naturally even in the academy. And of course, Soy would never have just ignored that. Thanks to that, she fiercely interrogated me that day. She was about to shoot laser beams while asking how in the world they knew me. So I racked my brain and barely came up with a story on the spot. Why don't you keep the same thing up, family, friends? This is how it went. The first day the transfer students and new teacher came to the academy, I was coincidentally passing by the principal's office when he just happened to notice me. So he requested that I help the transfer students and new teacher who came from abroad to get used to the academy. So she told the principal that their family friends, or like family, cousins, sisters, brothers, uncles, nephews, dogs, cousins, wives, third cousin, twice removed, sisters, yoga teacher, / barista, barista's cousin, granddaughter, etc. Grandson in this case, but whatever. So that's what she basically told grandpappy principal up there. And now she's telling like, oh, I don't know, just casual acquaintances, just ran into them, only know them now. Why didn't you just tell them, oh, they're family friends? Or maybe it's because then your friends would want to come over. If you're like, yeah, they live with me, then your friends would come over to your house, and you obviously don't ever invite them to your house. They're obviously just school friends. Because otherwise they would know about your dolls. Or you just don't let your friends in your room. Maybe that's a thing in Korea. I don't know. Maybe it's one of those, like, you don't come into my room. You can come to my house, and we sit on the couch, and we talk in public. I mean, like, here, like me, when my friends came over, we all went in my room. It was my parents, get the fuck in your, or our family room was the quote-unquote playroom. That's where, like, you know, we had a living room and a family room, and the family room was like, that was for the kids. That's where, like, we had books, all my, like, I had toys there. There was a closet, you know, down the hall that had, like, games and toys and stuff, so you'd sit in there and play, and it was, like, right next to the kitchen. So, like, of course, when you were younger, my mom could be in the kitchen, or if she was doing stuff, like, okay, she's right there, she can see you. And we're in the, we moved into that house when I was, like, 5, so, like, I was the youngest one. So, obviously, like, you know, but that was the kids' playroom kind of thing. Like, that was where your toys, and you could play, and you could do whatever you wanted in that room. Like, in the living room that's the adults' room. That's where we watch, oh, if we're going to watch movies together as a family, you come in there, but that's pretty much like, you don't play in there. It was weird. It's really weird if you think about it. Considering now, I look at, like, my sisters, every kid's playing all the rooms. All the rooms, all kid stuff. That's the way kids are now. All the rooms are mine. And ours was like, you had a room to play in or your bedroom. You don't freaking bring your shit in the rest of the house. Like, you know, just like, I'm going to go play in the dining room. It was like, no, not doing that shit. I don't know. Anyway, after heavily emphasizing coincidentally and just happened to, Soy acknowledged my relationship with them. Of course, with eyes full of envy and a string of doubt. I did feel bad about using the principal as an excuse, but I did succeed in fooling Soy. Now, come to think of it, I remember what T said as we left the house. I'll be working at a cafe. It's called Banjul. Bring your friends sometime. It's at... Should I ask Soy and Shinbi? Are you guys busy after school?
Why? I'm free.
I have something to do. Well, then, never mind. I was going to go to a cafe, but if Shinbi's busy, we can go another time.
A cafe? Where?
She's going to freak out if I say it's the place that famous transfer student T works at. I thought over whether I should tell Soy, knowing she'll get overly excited. Soy suddenly grabbed my wrist. What are you doing?
Let me see the chick.
What? Oh, by chick, she meant Yinho. Oh, I was like, because she thinks he looks like a girl or like a chicken? Chicken. Like a baby chicken. Soy gave him that nickname, saying that he looked like a yellow chick.
He's looking at you.
Oh, he's so precious. Huh? Sure enough, Yinho was staring at me. He often did that recently. I was trying hard to ignore him so he wouldn't accidentally say master. What should I do? Fuck, what should we do? Neglect him. Oh, fuck, I don't know. I can't. I know we're trying to go down Lance's path, but I can't neglect him. It's Yinho. He does. Oh my god. I just realized this is brilliant. Reading the stuff, the profiles about them, like he makes everybody motherly. He does. I have no mothering instinct, and yet I'm trying to mother this fucking kid. I'm trying to be, oh my god, you poor thing. You're so sweet. Oh no, it's okay, baby. Don't cry. I'm trying to take care of his delicate feelings. Oh, Jesus. These games fuck with you, man. You know, did something happen?
I don't like it.
I couldn't hear a small voice. What did you say? I want to... Huh? Talk a bit louder. About the seat. I want to sit by you. Can I? I won't bother you, I promise. At that moment, it looked like Yinho had droopy ears and a tail. So cute. Can't I? Oh, no. It's not that you can't, but as you can see, the seat next to me is already taken. Of course. Sorry I asked. You don't have to worry about it. I felt bad to see him so disheartened. No, you don't have to be sorry. Wait a second. With Yinho looking like that, I felt like I at least had to ask. I told him to wait and hurriedly went over to the seat owner. That girl, didn't she say a couple days ago that she couldn't see the blackboard very well? Hey, do you by any chance want to change seats to the front? I mentioned the blackboard and asked her if she wanted to change seats, but she didn't seem so keen. I guess it was because it was at the very front. But I thought hard about any possible way. It's all right. Before I knew it, Yinho came by my side and said, "If it's because of me, don't worry. I would have been happy to sit there, but I don't want anyone to feel discomfort because of me. I'm fine. I'll just sit at the empty seat." Yinho gave me a fake smile. "Oh, I'm sorry for asking that." Yinho bowed to the seat owner. "I'm sorry for asking if I could sit there when it's already taken." He politely apologized again, and for some reason the seat owner froze. The seat owner opened her mouth to say something but hesitated. At that moment, Yinho tipped his head in confusion, and in such a cute way. Sit if you want. You can sit here forever." The seat owner suddenly grabbed Yinho's hand and stood up. Yinho's final attack must have knocked her down. Of course, she wouldn't be human if she stood up to that, for sure. "You should have told me before. Of course I should move if you want me to. Don't act like a puppy with his ears drooped. No, I mean, don't be so disappointed. I was wrong." "Yeah, you were wrong. You sleep during class anyway. Sit anywhere." "Right, if someone wants to sit there, you should let them. Teacher told us that he's so cute. Told us to be nice to the transfer students." Oh, that was probably a girl. They should have said girl or boy so that I knew. Maybe he's a gay boy. Whatever. "You guys, you're all so kind. Thank you. I'm glad to have met such nice people." Yinho politely greeted the group of girls surrounding him. Oh, they were all girls. Okay. Don't they say all roads lead to Rome? Anyway, I'm just glad we reached our goal. I whispered to myself after lying down flat on the desk. I'm assuming putting her head down, not lying actually flat. How are the other kids? I just hope nothing big happens. Well, that's premonitory of something big happening. Aw, these characters are cute. Can we be friends with them? But you're wrong. The girls don't even face me. You're better off than me. Someone said to me, "Go away, you potato head." I wanted to make a girlfriend before I graduate. If things go on like this, I'm hopeless. Can't believe my youth is wasted away like this. What? What? Wasting away? Where? Who? Who's in a waste? Hey, friend, is it you? Oh, so loud. Get lost, redhead. Yeah, since when were we friends? Don't be obnoxious for being popular with girls. Damn, tears. What? What are you... Why are you guys in tears? Are you guys cursed or something? Everyone's indeed lifeless. This calls for that solution. Oh, Commander, do you know how to fix these people? They are cursed, right? The solution is... Wait, tell me if you know. Don't hesitate. Or what? I do definitely know, but I'm afraid it might be a bit dangerous. He is so fucking cute and shady right now. Whatever it is, it will be better than them lying around cursed. What is the solution? That is... Yes. Okay, G. Got you. I'll try my best. I mean, Red's kind of adorable in like a spazzy, fucking over-the-top kind of way. Okay, I have faith in you. Go on. Good luck. Roger that. Now everyone look here. Well, why am I suddenly getting goosebumps? I don't feel good about this. Me too. To all the poor souls cursed by evil enemies, you no longer have to worry. Today, here, I will cleanse you all, OT. Cleanse? To be honest, I heard the best way is to hit you on the head, but I am a justice warrior. I can't hurt my friends. So I'll choose the second best method, even if it takes more work. That's all you have to know. The second best method? What's that? Before that, what do you mean by cursed? And what's with the justice warrior? Don't worry too much. The commander has never been wrong, so trust me. Oh my god, they're like, he is fucking insane. When the ritual is over, your souls will be cleansed and return to their natural state. Now, I'll start now. This is the lethal move Commander thought Yellow and I... Taught. That's supposed to be taught, Yellow and I. Yellow? Lethal move? Here! I'm assuming it's supposed to be here. What the hell? I can't meet you. Can't meet you? I want to meet you. What? What the fuck is going on? Catch! You! Catch! Me! No more bullshit! Throw your melancholy away to the enemy! This heart that strives for justice! I am really, really the warrior of justice! Yes?
You're T, right?
Yeah, I am. What is it?
Red over there, he called you Commander. Can I ask you what that is?
Oh, that?
Yeah.
It's nothing. He is into things like that nowadays. You know we grew up abroad, right? Before he came here, we used to watch TV a lot to learn the language. This heart that strives for justice. I can't meet you, I want to meet you? He calls himself Red, probably for that reason. He's not a bad guy, so please go along with this prank. I have to ask.
T, I'll do anything you ask. Yeah, Red is a bit weird, but it means he's that innocent. Don't worry, T. Yeah, if you have anything you want, you can rely on us. We are your fan club. We're on your side.
Yo, how is it? My song? Don't you feel stronger after listening to it? Huh? Hey, why are you all collapsed like that? Probably laughing their asses off at him. I'm sorry. I saw the drum set come up and I was like, oh, it's gotta be Yuri. And then he pops up and I just see music is like a woman. Alright, we can do this. Music is like a woman. Depending on how you interpret it, it can be fierce and sexy jazz tune or a pure and soft ballad. The same goes for instruments. FYI, Muse, the goddess of music, gathered her blinding beauty into delicate notes to hide herself in the sheets of music. We should remember this and... But, Mr. Yuri? So when you play an instrument, you should take hold of it as softly and fiercely as... Ahem! Mr. Yuri? Damn, this is why I don't like co-ed schools. Yes, that boy with his hand up. What do you want? It must be such an important question to interrupt me like that. No, it's not that. I just didn't understand you. Not understand? Which part? Every part? I'll explain again, so listen carefully. An instrument, you know. The more you play it, it succumbs to your will. Like a lovely bashful girl. Oh, Jesus Christ. Keep your penis out of this. No, not at all. What? No, I mean, just show it to us. I think I'll understand better if you demonstrate what you just said. All right, I'll demonstrate this once, so focus. This. Like this. Like this. Like this. Oh dear God, I can't read this sentence. So awkward. Okay. Stroke it like this. Press it with your fingertips. Pull a bit. And yes, when it climaxes here, right here. Why do we have a picture of a horse? We will adjust the screen for a moment. Notice, we will adjust the screen for a moment, as this is wildly inappropriate. I just like how they fucking do that. I wonder if there's like a weird patch for this game where that would have been something aside from like, look at this pony! Look at the pony! Look at the pony! Oh, look, little pony, okay, my little pony. I feel a little bit better now. Like when it climaxes like this, here's a horse. Okay, thanks. Kittens would have worked too. Or puppies, rainbows, penguins, anything. Oh, that amuses me greatly. Anyway. Oh, the bell rang. End of class. See you next class, my dear lambs. Adios. Adios. For someone who's in Korea, who came from Africa. Sure! God, so many people as usual. I ran to the cafeteria as soon as the bell rang, but it was already packed with starving students. Unless Moses descends and lays down a miracle, getting through this crowd will be impossible. I'm just gonna say, ask one of your boys, hey, so, will you walk with me to get food? Because they're gonna part like the fucking Reds. Everyone will be like, oh, and you'll be like, woo! Getting my food! Because all the boys are intimidated and all the girls are in a puddle on the floor. Yes! And they're like, what about us? Yeah, fuck you, food. Spacey. Hey! Turning around to the familiar voice, I saw Red and T. Oh, T! And Red! You guys got here all right. The building is a bit complicated, so first-timers usually get lost. Huh? Oh, our friends let us here. Thanks. No, it's nothing. I can't meet you. I want to meet you. Catch you. Catch me. I'll catch you. The boys seemed to be possessed by something and disappeared into the crowd. I thought maybe they were just being sarcastic and laughing at Red, and now Red's possessed them? So is T the evil one? I'm just really confused now. Essentially, you've made some weird friends. Yeah, odd. They're pretty nice. Do they need to be cleansed more? I'll call them again tomorrow. What? Cleansed? Red has obviously started one of his ridiculous pranks. This makes me wonder, though, what kind of weird creep... Okay, Yinho can speak to spirits and ghosts. He just literally did something that T said and possessed. I'm thinking T is the... He's the nice one that takes care of us all, but he's the shady bastard. He's the stabby one. He's the one that's, like, evil. If there's an evil one, he's it. He's it because they purposely don't want you to go down his path before Red's. Or before anybody else's. I don't know. If there's an evil one in here, if this game is going to take a wild left turn, that's what's going to be. Anyway, do you think we'll be able to eat, though? It's more crowded than we heard it would be. T slightly frowned at the packed cafeteria. Well, this is usually how it is. Some kids have said they heard the building crack when there really was a lot of people. Isn't that a bit dangerous? You guys, what are you doing here? Oh, Mr. Yuri? Seeing the massive crowd of boys falling behind Yuri, I forgot what I was about to say. Prophet, please tell us how to play. Please, please. After that, tell us the next method other than the one you taught us in class. I've had 18 years as forever alone, and I have 12 years until I become a wizard. Please do not abandon this poor soul. Phew, dear little lambs. You were all too young to realize the deep truths of the world. It was ridiculous the way Yuri shook his head. I almost nearly said, it's only been 6 days you become human. But if someone could extinguish my famine, I myself would tell my secrets to just one person. It requires a lot of strength to pass down the secret. Is that true? Don't worry, we'll go and get the daily bread for our prophet. Let's go, guys! Popular everywhere I go. What the hell are you doing, Mr. Yuri? What do you mean? I've just been teaching the students as I'm required to do. And you should ask that question to that puppy over there and not me. What? Look over there. Yuri pointed to no other than Yinho. Yinho was already successfully in the cafeteria and surrounded by girls. Yinho, have this sandwich. Oh, okay, thank you. Can I instead poke your cheeks? Just for a second? What? Oh, don't be like that. You let Soy touch it. Let me too, please. That sounds so fucking dirty. I think we need another pony. I need another pony. Oh, Yinho was restless and smothered by a group of girls. Like the girls said, Soy frequently pokes Yinho's cheeks. But seeing Yinho feel embarrassed, I asked her why. Then Soy started shouting passionately. It's natural that if you like something, you want to see it. If you see it, you want to touch it. I think Yinho was quite touched by that since from then on he let Soy play around. But I'm worried that all the other girls will try to do the same thanks to that. Although Soy's a bit strange, I'd rather have just her torment Yinho. But sorry, Yinho. Although I want to go and rescue you, my starving body just does not have the strength to get through the crowd. That Yinho, he's pretty good. He has a bright future. He'll become a great man and follow my footsteps. Why are you so pretty and douchey at the same time? I can't handle it. No, Yuri, I'll do everything in my power to make sure that never happens. What? I was thinking that by myself when something ran towards us like a bull. It was a girl. T! This! Have this! The place suddenly turned into a stage for the girl to declare her love. Although she made quite an entrance, she seemed nervous and had her eyes shut. Oh, sorry, I have to refuse. T! People said you don't take presents or confessions. It was true! It hasn't been a couple of days since he came here, and yet there were already rumors on how he refused all the girls. But why doesn't he take the presents? It would be a big deal to take them. Such a waste. Really? No? I searched for this really hard to give it to you. This is awkward. Sorry, but thanks? T smiled awkwardly. Let down by his refusal, the girl treaded back. You could have taken it. She picked it for you. He's like, no, darling, I only love you. I love this. They're all refusing these girls because they all love me. Spacey is the man master. In the games, anyway. Not in real life, but whatever. No, I'd be that crazy bitch. Take this from me. I love you. That would be me. That girl number 2 right there. There you go. T smiled and looked at me. It was a pretty smile, but I didn't know what it meant. We should eat lunch somewhere else today. There's too many people, no? After saying that, T turned around. What? I feel like he just avoided from answering. Am I wrong? While seeing T walk away, I noticed the clock on the cafeteria wall. We literally just got here. Oh, look at the time. Lunch is going to be over soon. Oh, well, head on. I was about to jump into the crowd when someone grabbed my clothes. What? Head on. If you go in there, you'll get trampled. You're too tiny. I turned around to find Red holding onto my collar. And he was holding onto my shoulders as well, trying to stop me. Wait here. I'll be back. And he read the menu on the cafeteria wall over my head. I can definitely feel the height difference now that I'm right by his side. I can't even see the menu with my height. So what do you want? Tell me. Oh, right, I want that bread. I pointed at the food I want. Roger, heroine, you wait here. Red beamed at me and disappeared into the crowd. Considering it's Red, he did seem quite trustworthy right now. And right then I heard another familiar voice behind my back. To be exact, the voice was familiar, but a bit more nasal.
Oh my god, isn't this my bestest friend ever here? Who just happened to be here at the same time as me?
It was Soy. You surprised me.
Oh, friend. What are you so surprised about?
Oh, nothing. I thought you said you brought your lunch today. Ouch! Soy pinched my side.
Oh my god, what are you talking about? I come here every day. You know that.
I remember Soy once telling me that I'm never going to that filthy place filled with sweaty bums. I guess she remembers that too, since she was screaming with laughter.
Wait, you were at the cafeteria with the Hot Five?
Hot what?
The Hot Five. You didn't know? T and Red, who were just with you, are all members of the Hot Five. Yinho, Lance from our class, T, Red, who are sophomores, and plus Mr. Yuri make 5. So a Hot 5.
And I live with them, bitch, and I've seen Yuri almost fucking naked. And he would gladly whip it off for me if I wanted him to. Just saying. Bitch, I'm awesome. Ain't nobody got nothing on Spacey. Only when I played these games. Hot 5. I recall the name of some boy band that disbanded a long time ago. I guess the kids in this academy are pretty old school. But more importantly, the 5 boys must have become incredibly famous here. In like 6 days. They've been here for like a week. I mean, they were talked about a lot from the first day. It was surprising how much they knew despite not being in the same class. Of course, Soy would be able to recite the name of every hot boy in other academies. But it seems that even the other girls had their eye on them. Yeah. At that moment, a familiar face approached me. Probably Lance, because he hasn't been there. Oh, why are you here now? Oh. Why are you here? I should have known. Looking at your bust size, you must be freshman Soy. Did he literally just fucking talk about a student's boobies? Jesus, Yuri. Jesus.
Oh my, you know me? What an honor, Mr. Yuri.
I think he just sexually harassed her, but no one seemed to care. Okay, thank you. Thank you, Game Spacey. I'm like, did he just... Yeah, okay. Of course, I know everything that's beautiful, especially if it's a woman.
Oh, Mr. Yuri, you have quite an eye.
I shouldn't interrupt their conversation. That seems to be best for my mental health. Oi, you! I was trying my best to ignore the two when Red shouted my name. What? Oh my god. Over there, Red was at the counter with an armful of bread. What are you doing there? Giving out bread. What? The cafeteria lady seemed too busy, so this justice warrior decided to step up and help. She told me she'd give me 3 pieces of bread instead. The price for justice. He said he was going to get bread, but now he was the cafeteria lady's assistant? So Red. Red pretends to throw the bread. Ugh, you're going to throw it? Oh, who is this? Always the best at making a fuss. Oh, of course it's Lance. Always the best at making a fuss. I turned around to see Lance silently approach me. Lance frowns at seeing Red. Red seems so pathetic to him as usual. Well, there does seem to be something else. Before I could figure out his expression, he went into the cafeteria without saying a word. Hey, take this! Ha! I was distracted looking at Lance when Red threw something at me. Ah! I feel like things around me are in the air often. A piece of bread was flying towards my way like one of Lance's slippers. Enough! This is enough! Ignoring what I just said, Red kept on throwing bread. I hurriedly took all the bread. Eat everything! You have to eat a lot if you want to fight for justice. Red beamed from afar. After that, Red threw bread to all the other hungry souls in the cafeteria. I was about to ask Red when he was going to eat, but he looked so excited, so I stopped. Now what should I do with all this bread? It's way too much for me to eat by myself. Oh, where should I eat it? Go to a corner and eat there. Give it to Soy. Eat where there are a lot of other people. I'm thinking the Spacey in this game would go to a corner and eat there. I found an empty seat in the corner and took all my bread there. I thought I was going to say, ask who you want to, give it to, and so you could give it to Lance, but then I saw Lance standing by himself beside the window at the opposite corner of the cafeteria. I know we're going a little over the normal 30 minutes, but I want to get to where we're out of the cafeteria scene as a good stopping point, so. Doesn't he eat? I approached Lance thinking I'd give some of the bread Red gave me. Aren't you eating? I'm not that hungry. You nagged me for skipping breakfast. It's not good for you to skip lunch. Here. I gave the bread Red gave me. At home, T prepares every meal for us, but there's nothing besides cafeteria food to eat here. Yinho was the one who nagged you, and I've already expressed that I'm not hungry. Then maybe later. It is fine. Lance cut my words and refused. Fine, all right. I felt timid at seeing Lance speak to me so coldly. I better just back down this time. The sponge cakes are really good. Fine, I won't give it to you later. Huh. Should I eat with Red? I saw Red saying hi to the cafeteria lady with his hands full of bread. There will never come a time when I ask for bread from that idiot. That idiot Lance is talking about is surely Red. Lance really doesn't seem to like Red. It still bothered me that he glared at Red when he came into the cafeteria. I wanted to know exactly what about Red Lance hated so much. Red thought of me. Why do you hate Red so much? I guess it was indeed a talent to show off your affections like he does. Lance stood up from his seat. It's probably because he can't tell you how much he loves you. He was your first doll. He loves you more than all of them. That, to me, says that he should have been the final one because he was your first. He was the one that you have the strongest memories with, if you think about it. But we're going to go with the newbie. Yeah, I mean, that just makes me feel sad for Lance, right? Lance stood up from his seat. Lance, I do not like noise. He looked at me once and just coldly passed by me. He didn't seem to feel so good. He wasn't usually like that. Does he hate what Red did that much? Okay, so this is the perfect place. So I'm going to save this here. So I will see you guys next time. Remember to give the video a big thumbs up and subscribe to see more.